obviously we can see that right here. For easy initialization, right? As destructor, which is a virtual function, an on-paint function, right? Or method, whatever you like to call it. It handles the paint events, and it can route easy to specific methods using the event table, which, there you go. We have a private integer, member variable, field. Got to use all the cool names. Grid size, because I thought that was appropriate. Anyhow, moving on to the rest of the class. Anyhow, so the next thing that we're looking at, we were just looking at the draw panel. Now we're looking at the draw panel CPP, right? We got the WX begin event table, right? And I got to read more on that. We got the book. I got to read more on what it does, because I forgot. Anyhow, so we got the constructor here, right? As you can see, the constructor. We're inheriting in this class, right? So we have the WX panel right there, so we're inheriting from that class, and we're using their constructor and filling in the variables for their constructor, right? Parent, ID, position of the window, the size of the window, no border, right? We have a destructor. What do we got? What else do we have here? We have this function called onPaint. This basically just makes all the magic happen. We initialize the graphics content right here. We make sure that there is no errors through this right here, the set pin, or whatever. I have to read what this does again. I forgot what this does, right? This is new to me, so please forgive. What we got here? And I forgot what this does. I have to look that up. But basically, I do what the instructions tell me to do. I look some stuff up. This divides the grid size with the width and the height to the grid size variables right here, right? What we got? This is 2 while loops, right? And this basically sets the image of the grid on the screen. So then we also have the delete right here, which deletes the what do you call it? The pointer memory, right? It kind of frees the memory up. It deletes it, right? We got the constructor, we got the destructor, we have inheritance coming along here. Boom, bam. Right, moving on. We have the main window constructor. We construct and put together the WX frame, which is actually the window itself. There's a no pointer because it's not pointing to a parent. I think that's what that stands for, is WX ID. Any ID, we could put a number there. It doesn't really care. We have the title, right, which is a title that I did not come up with, but, whatever. I probably could have came up with something better, like Badass Game Alive. Anyhow, so we have an X point. This sets the position of the screen to 0, 0. This is max size, right? It's the screen size. This right here sets the size to like 0, 0, starting right here. So left X going this way, Y going down, right? And this is the max size of the window, right? And we set up a new draw panel right here. Here's a destructor. Yeah, that's correct. And we have the app class, which has a destructor and has a constructor and destructor and a virtual bool on a net function. And if you pull it to the app class itself, we have all the usual constructor, destructor, and the on init, which makes everything run. We're setting up an object right here, right, from the main window. Clever name. Anyhow, and then we use that pointer to show the options that the pointer has, and I selected the show window, right, which is basically the same function if you look at a Win32 program. Show windows, pretty much the same function, I think. Maybe it's not, but I think it is. I did some dabbling in Windows 32. But anyhow, that's pretty much the end of it. I hope you enjoyed.